Monica was right. I should just... Oh, wow. Wait, no. Alright. Just say, let's bring it back, please. She really needs no choice. I gently opened the door. Oh, I knew it would have... I said it earlier. Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what... No, it wasn't. I messed up the game. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Also familiar music. Oh, it brings a smile to my face. Oh, and that's amazing. That's great. All right. Well, boys, it's been about a month since I actually recorded the last segment, but welcome back to Doki Doki. Man, I haven't done an intro in a while, but I feel like this time it's necessary. Now that I know how to do flashbacks, I'll give you a flashback to the moment I'm talking about right now. Yuri? I want to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it over her arm. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cup. And, that way you get caught up with what I'm saying. The reason I just showed you that clip is because I feel like last game, when we seen that, by us going the Yuri path, we kind of saved Yuri from doing what Sei was doing, right? And now that Sei's gone, I feel like the game isn't gonna end there. We just do the whole thing without Sei. It's gonna keep on going, right? They wouldn't just put one of those in there unless the developers are throwing me for a loop, which in that case, I would also expect from them because, well, obviously it's dumb. But, yeah, I don't really know what to say here, but I'm probably gonna continue the Yuri path unless I get an opportunity with Monica, because something creepy is going on with Monica, man. I don't trust them. So we're gonna load our game from last time. Monday, the 25th. That was last month. That was exactly a month ago. So that is the 25th of June. That's insane. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Okay, nice show. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so when I walked in, which obviously blah 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 blah. We've seen this before, but you know, I like a lot of things. Also, you guys told me not to like skip around or anything because it's going to get different eventually. Stories with deep psychological elements and humorously as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yes, I'm really hyper right now. Because I haven't played this game like, you know, a while, so. I've been reading a lot of horror lately. This is all stuff we've seen. I read a horror book once. Nice job. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well having a conversation with a rock. You should let her. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. And so, really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment. Surreal horror. Yeah, this game. Interesting. What's that? Natsuki's eyes darted at me for a split second. Never mind. Okay. You like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Through that bag. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems. I guess sometimes. Okay. That's great. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. It's not very controversial yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. They're getting along awfully well, which is really odd. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, expose their vulnerabilities, and show even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Ah. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Okay? So it's just like the last run, or it's the same run, but the last section. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. Okay, I do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well? Hold on, there's still one problem. I haven't said I'm a member yet, and then it goes through the whole thing. We remember this part. I'm not even gonna throw the flashback in, or I might. I don't know, it's my editing. Now I've reached most of the important topic. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Not a member yet. Yep, I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. And they're all gonna drop down at once. Alright, I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes, and I'm sorry, I thought, and see? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members, and if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? They said something different last time because Sei was here, so it must have been something. I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself is pretty damn relaxed. Where did I see Dan? I don't know where I see Dan. Okay, hold on. I need to get into the mindset of Doki Doki, okay? This usually happens after every recording section. I just need to slow it down this time. Last time I was too slow. This time I gotta slow it down. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, just like last time, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Goodness, really? Do you really mean that? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Last time she said if we came just for the cupcake, she would be super pissed. So they're completely throwing Sei out. Wow. So happy we came official to the club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thank you. Yeah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share it. Looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Alright. They did the ee-hee thing. Oh, wow. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Larry cleans up the tea set. Oh, tomorrow they're gonna get into the unless they're friendly with each other, but I assume they're gonna get into the argument because Sei isn't there to step in, something might go down. That's my prediction. I'll see you tomorrow then. With that, I depart from the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. No! Oh, wow. Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Something's going on with Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I feel like I'm mumbling too much. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Monica's weird, so if we get the chance to go with Monica, we're gonna do that because Monica can break the fourth wall. And then, you know, obviously Yuri gang, we gotta stay true to it. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. And it's going to be... Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Oh. Yeah, I thought we got past this. Hell yeah! Poem! Yeah, we're just gonna completely ignore this special poem that we decided to read. I don't regret reading that either. Alright, so, tragedy. And I noticed while editing my videos, okay, in the last, like, part or section, they will jump up depending on what you pick. And that means it relates to them, so it's good. Tragedy. Yep, alright. Oh, yep, we're getting it. Disaster. Massacre. Inferno. Yeah, it's working. Shiny Charm, Rain Cloud, Fantasy, Fantasy? Damn it. Alright. Climax. Yeah, oh, damn. Sadness. No, okay. It's alright, we got this. Incongruent memories, smile, heaven sent. Romance, no. This is a uncanny. Yeah, there we go. Entropy, shame. Adventure, anime, yeah, no. Explode. Explode. Cheeks. Cheeks. Ooh, okay, Doki Doki, Papa. Pleasure. That was the last one, okay? We're not doing it this time. We're trying to just get with Yuri, okay? And now we know how to do it. Alright, we're a lot better. Lipstick. Uncontrollable. Yep. Awesome. Dark. Obviously. Hurt. Obviously. Captive, embrace, agonizing. And now we get one more, so we're gonna go with we did it. Hey Monica, how you doing? You run away from us, yep. Don't worry, this might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. Yep, skip over the entire day, right back to Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone was already hanging out. Oh, thanks, game. That's great. Thanks for keeping your promise, yep. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Come on, like he deserves any thanks, game. Oh, I forgot, but this is the game. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. That's oh, why are they over the thing? That's weird. Oh, someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga's literature, slip your feet, and Natsuki plops back into her seat. Yeah, okay, something, I feel like it's gonna spike a lot earlier than it had to last time. Sorry, we'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yes. I'm just not as... Is it just me, or does the screen look slightly tilted? I feel like now I'm just imagining things because of the game. Okay, Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glance. Ooh, okay. Now you're in the club room after all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Oh, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. It's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something in my life. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. This is the same, I think the same one as last time with the little eye on the cover or whatever. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Okay. Yeah, it is. It's tilted. There's no way it's not slightly, I could be going insane. But the screen is tilted. I just got a call from my dad. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Yeah, something's messed up. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Yeah, it was. I knew it. It was tilted, and Yuri was, like, huge, and now, something's going on. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad from distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. I feel like it already chose the Yuri section for me. I don't think I got really a choice. You guys notice that? I think she noticed me looking at... I don't know, something's going on, maybe... Or maybe it's how this is how it was in the beginning. I can't really tell the difference because I wasn't really paying attention. I was weirded out in the beginning. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. If that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Yep. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have 2 copies of the same book. Ah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... That's not what I meant. I mean, yeah, we would have already gone through this. I just happened to buy 2 of them. There's something fairly obvious Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. So, what's the story about anyway? Well, as where they talk about how it's about some, like, girl or whatever, and just a bunch of dark garbage. Really dark garbage. Book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye on the similar front cover, yep. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Oh, this is different. The people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Wait, the last one was about a depressed girl or whatever or something, right? And that turned out that it was very similar to Sei, and Sei killed herself, and throughout the entire last thing I was saying that Yuri seems like she's gonna snap, okay? She seems like she's gonna go on a killing spree. She's gonna kill us, right? She seems like a psychopath and gets really angry and lashes out randomly. Now the book has changed, and this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. This might be the run that Yuri snaps. It's even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs, fixing them to... A little bit of a spoiler. Really into it. We need to be careful we need to be really careful. We're going to protect Yuri, because like I said in the beginning, okay, she was suicidal last one, or at least that's what it seemed like. She was rolling up her sleeve, or like covering her arm or whatever. She was in knives and whatnot, and just... We're protecting Yuri this round. We're staying weary of Monika, and Natsuki is Natsuki, just like Natsuki has always been. It's kinda... okay. It's kinda dark, yep. That's what I said. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Ah. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. I totally forgot Yuri's into those things. I didn't. I sure didn't. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Yeah, it's just that this kind of story is the kind of challenge you take. Challenge you. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. There we go. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyways. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Then suddenly... Okay. I'm rambling, aren't I? I didn't even press the spacebar on that one. That one skipped. Not again. I'm sorry. I'll apologize, I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and reading and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body I didn't even press the spacebar. I didn't. I'm not skipping that one. Whenever it starts to do the weird bold thing, it gets weird, okay? And I'm not pressing it. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I don't really think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Yeah, I think each of them, like, it's gonna keep going in a spiral. But now that we can see the foreshadowing, okay? We could probably stop it here. We could protect Yuri. And look out for Monika, because Monika is something else. In fact... Might as well get started reading. Thanks. That one actually kind of got me. I wasn't expecting that. Alright. Touche. I mean, you don't have to, but... Alright. What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip in the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah, are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. Reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I'm distracting you or anything. Alright, I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particular bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... You've seen. I raised my hand up. I knew it was gonna do it. I didn't touch it. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... yeah, this should work, right? This one is... I like where this is going. This is... I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we in it, but her shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to open the book. I'm waiting for it to do it so I can show you guys. I guess that kind of makes it difficult to turn the page here. Okay. I think we're good. I say that, but I already know I was gonna jump somewhere. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. And the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah, I am ready, yeah, to turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little distracted for a second. The first time, I was really, like, nervous and embarrassed because it was just, I wasn't used to it. It was really weird and weeboo-ish. This time, I'm scared because I know something's gonna happen, and it's going to be Yuri. Alright, I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page feels almost like an intimate exchange, and I remember I made fun of that last time. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Yeah, I don't really... That's not what they said last time. That's not what they said last... Look at that! Look at that! No! This is the run. This is it. We even called it in the first run. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses all the things she says and all that. Ah, that's what you're talking about. Jesus Christ. She's a psychopath. And we knew it, and this time, there was something else about her. Something else. Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. Jeez. No. It came in my head. Ah-ha-ha. Yeah, ah-ha-ha, Yuri. Jeez, Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing. Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. This is awful. This is awful. This is awful. She's gonna snap this time. She's gonna snap this time, and oh. What on earth was that about? Something yes, Monica, I know you're the creepy one, you're breaking the fourth wall, and you probably constructed all this, but please help me, I'm scared. I have no idea, Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. Please, Monica, please, You don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I'm just making sure you didn't do anything to her. I hope not. Silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. If you say so, yeah. If you say so. I don't believe that at all. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems to each other? I am just... Oh, this is... Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? She might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my